This is Emma, and I'm Dan, and we're James's parents. If I tried to describe James in one word, it would be, I think, or two words: high energy. He's not one to sort of sit still, typically, and work through, especially like academic type challenges. He'd much rather move on to something that he enjoys. So I think it's been a struggle for us when some of his reading issues emerged, figuring out how best, given the kind of personality and the kind of kid he is, how to really approach that in a way that would be effective for him.
In first grade, we noticed that he was having a hard time reading, and so he repeated first grade, and he had some improvement, but not much. When he started second grade, he was still not on grade level, and we realized that he needed help. We have 6 kids, and 3 of them have become great readers, and he was our 4th kid, and what we were doing wasn't working. We needed something extra. We needed guidance. So when we found Next Steps, we were so excited. We were like, oh my goodness, this could be the answer. This could be what we've been looking for. But once we get started in it, we just couldn't believe it. It was just super engaging and really grabbed his attention. And he was begging us, like, do I get to go do it again tomorrow? Who's my teacher tomorrow? Just really loved interacting with all of the instructors. He thought it was fun, and I just couldn't believe it. And then I started to see why he liked it so much, because I could tell that they really cared about James and they were building a relationship with him. He really responded to the Stone program and filling up his star card. He just thought, he would, Mom, guess what? I filled out my star card today. He'd be so excited. That was super motivational for him.
Yeah, their whole approach was really good because it was so intentional and so well thought out. You could tell they adapted in such a way to the individual student. Really honed in on not just here's something that works for most kids, but like here's James's strengths and weaknesses, and here's our program tailored for him with instructors that took time to really get to know him and understand. And they were so invested, they were there 100%. That's what James responded to.
In a classroom atmosphere, a lot of times he would tell me, like, my teacher doesn't think that I'm smart, or he would like feel how grown-ups perceived him, and that dictated how he responded to them. And he really responded well to all of the Next Step people, because I think he felt so cared for.
It was so far beyond, I think, what we thought. Throughout the whole process, like, our expectations consistently were just exceeded. We saw, wow, this really is working. Like, he's actually making these huge gains that, for all of our efforts, we never were able to see. I can't say enough about how impactful this has been for him.
It was worth every penny, because I feel like we set him up for success for the rest of his life. And his confidence and being able to be a good reader across the board is gonna only help him. In the classroom, it was a constant struggle, an emotional struggle for him. And now he doesn't have that. Now he doesn't have that obstacle in front of him. And I don't really think you can put a price tag on that.
I think he's just learned that when he comes up against the challenge now, and even if he doesn't feel like he has the tools at the time, he now knows he doesn't have to be discouraged, right? There's probably a way that I can deal with this, even if I don't have the awareness of how to do that. So I mean, we're just so happy and thankful.
So thankful, and just really recommend it to all of our friends. If I hear someone talking about their kid having an issue, guys, you have to check out Next Step, because their approach is just different. It's not what you're going to get anywhere else.
We're very happy.